Preschool classroom haul. Let's check out what I got. First, I got several new things for our Play-Doh center, but also for our sensory table when I have like kinetic sand in there. I'm thinking of doing like a beach theme sensory table to start the year. These are called, I think, cookie cutter stampers. So the really cool part about it is that there's a normal cookie cutter and then there's a stamper, so it's a puzzle. So there's so many of these that they have to find the matching shape and push it in there. So let me show you what that looks like. So I think to start the year, this is actually going to go in my sensory table with brown kinetic sand. So I'm going to push down the shell and then find the matching shape and stamp in it. Sun, there's a beach ball, heart sunglasses, there's the flip-flops, there's a cactus, palm tree, and I think it adds a level of, not only is this great fine motor, but it's a great puzzle skill as well. Next, this one is similar, but you don't have to match the shapes, it's just a stamper. So we have the cookie cutter, these are party animals. So I'm going to push it down and then stamp it. And then we have an elephant. So I thought that was just something really fun and unique for our Play-Doh center that we don't have. And then I got some new letter stamps for the Play-Doh center or the sensory table, or actually I'll use these at my letter table as well. So like if we're doing the letter M, I'll just pull out the letter M and put this on a tray with either kinetic sand or Play-Doh or some sensory material. M says M says M says So that's what we do at the letter table. So these are much bigger than I thought. I was very pleasantly surprised. These are very quality letter stamps. Next, I got a few things for our magnet center because I feel like I always am lacking in that area. So these are, if you've seen my video, some of my favorite toys, magnetic cubes. I thought these would be great for the beginning of the year when we're learning colors. They're just rainbow colors. I actually got 2 sets so that they would have enough to play with on our magnet center board. This would be great for patterning, color sorting. As you can see, my son tried to get into this one. He was excited. The song that I use in my classroom when I'm reviewing letters actually comes from this toy.
B says B says
Every letter makes a sound. D says D. This will actually go at my magnet center, and all of these letters are magnetic, so they'll just be around it where they can pick one up and place it on there.
B says
I'll probably keep it on the lower setting for the classroom and make sure it stays there. Next, I got a few items for my bin center, or this could also be for my letter table. We have these letter screws, so they have to match the capital to the lowercase. So you could put all of these in a bin, or like at the beginning of the year, if I've just taught like COAD, I would just pull out those 4, and they have to find the matching one and screw it down. So it's letter recognition and fine motor and fun. Next, for my bin center, I thought these looked really fun. So there's some rings and some flat pieces, and then a matching colored little person. So I truly just want to see what they would do with these. This is something I would put in a bin or even at the Play-Doh center. Trying to find some more just open-ended play because that's what they really gravitate towards. Speaking of, I got all of these loose parts. So I thought these would be great for so many different areas of my classroom. Initially, I'm thinking a Play-Doh center. I could just add these to a bin or my sensory table, science area for weighing, all over the place. And then last but not least, another bin center that is just open-ended. So it has all of these rainbow pieces that you can build with and use in any different way. So again, I'm excited to see how they play with this. I love all the rainbow colors and the different sizes, so you can size them from biggest to smallest. You can sort them by shape, color. You can find all of these on my Amazon storefront. Let me show you what my bin center and my magnet center look like when I'm talking about that. Here's what my magnet center looks like. I would only use one of these at a time, but here are the magnetic block. And then this is our leapfrog letters. And these will go in clear bins like this at my bin center. Students can play with these right when they get to school, or they can pull them out at center time.